Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Emre99 and today I'm here with a series that I wanted to do for so long, and finally it is here. Say hello to Tour de Abandon. Well, what is Tour de Abandon, you might ask? Well, it's pretty straightforward. 21 stages, as you can see, which I'll go through in a minute. These stages include mountain stages, monuments, and even some downhill stages along the way, played in the maximum crash frequency, that is 3.0. And you might be wondering why the menus look a little bit different to what it is in PCM 21. That's because I will be playing this in Pro Cycling Manager 2018. I'm riding this in Pro Cycling Manager 2018 because PCM 18 has more crashes than any other game, and it will hopefully recreate the carnage that will make Tour de Abandon a survival race basically. Well, next to the crashes there will be also another difficulty which the riders will have to face, and that is this difficult route, which I'll now show you around. The first three stages are in Japan. We start with the Suzuka F1 circuit, plenty of corners and a sprinty start because we do care about the sprinters as well. Then the second stage is a Mount Fuji downhill stage. Again, you can look at the map, a lot of tight corners, and we'll definitely see some non-finishes this stage. Stage 3 is the Fuji circuit, the Olympics route of 2020. And then we move on to Belgium for Gent-Wevelgem, Liège-Bastogne-Liège, Ronde van Vlaanderen, and then the Montcassel-Kasselberg, which then will move into France for a shortened version of Paris-Roubaix, 191.3 kilometers only, and not just the cobbles that will be a difficulty for the rider, it will be the time gap as well. Then we go to Italy for Strade Bianche, Cortina d'Ampezzo mountain stage, Il Lombardia, Milano-San Remo, again for the sprinters. Then the Serre Chevalier stage with a downhill finish on the mountains. Then the Stelvio downhill in Italy. Stage 15 is an Andorra stage with again another downhill finish mountain stage. Then stage 16 for the sprinters is the Revel stage. Then we go to Spain for a Barcelona Montjuic stage, and then Bola del Mundo for 18, and the final three stages, 19th stage in Glasgow. Very difficult parcours, a lot of corners everywhere. It was the European Championship variant a couple of years back. And then stage 20 is a team time trial, which will be interesting because we don't know which teams will have the most riders left in the tour after going 19 stages at maximum crash frequency. So some teams might have one rider left, some teams might have 4 or 5, and the time gap you can do on this Isle of Man TTT is just amazing. 57.4 kilometers with a climb as well. And then to finish off the Tour de Abandon, it will be hopefully rainy Champs-Élysées stage, where we'll crown the champion of Tour de Abandon, but most importantly see which riders made it in the end of this really tough course. Well, now let's check which riders will be riding this Tour de Abandon. Well, it might be PCM 2018, but we have a 2021 DB, which I have modified the stats a little bit, so it's not perfect, but it is somewhat okay. So it will be the 2021 Tour de France start list that will be racing the Tour de Abandon, and I will be controlling the least team. There we go, B&B Hotels, covered by KTM. Oh my god, I struggle to say that name, but this is going to be my control team. I'm going to leave it to the AI, and I'm just going to be showing you all the carnage that is happening. And yeah, this is Tour de Abandon basically. So what I want you to do now is to stop this video and just pick a rider from the Tour de France start list that you think will survive this grueling route, and also pick someone that you think is going to be abandoned. So pretty simple. You can leave it in the comments, and then we'll see if you were right. Well, now you've picked which rider you think will be abandoned and which rider will not. let's start the Tour de Abandon first stage here in Suzuka Circuit. Here are our favorites: Demar, Caleb Ewan, Wout van Aert, Peter Sagan, and many more. But most importantly, who will be the first abandon and how many people will be non-finishers today. So there we go. Here we go. The Tour de Abandon has officially started. 175 kilometers in Suzuka Circuit. Let's look at the parcours from a more aerial view. A lot of tight corners, and well, let's go fast forward to the crashes now. Well, before I go fast forward to crashes, here is the full start list again. If you have not picked a rider yet, you can still do it and put it in the comments down below. And Van der Poel with bib number 1, and we have seen some breakaway attempts already. Breakaways are a good way of avoiding crashes, especially going out of the bunch where most crashes happen. Well, just I was fast forwarding, we have our first crash, and let's see who we have. Miguel Angel Lopez, Zandra Maris, Dillier, Van Aert. Van Aert has crashed. Hirschi, Yelefalais, Froome, Chavez, Aramburu and Fraile, but no abandons just yet, just one crash. And here we see Movistar team waiting on their leader, but it won't be a problem, and they'll be back to the group fairly soon. As we also have our 5-man chasers: Lorenzo Rota, Dubé, Bovan, Dlamini and Cher. Wow, would you now believe it? Miguel Angel Lopez have crashed again. Oh my god, there is a mass crash, and nearly all of my riders are involved. Well, not a good day for BNB Hotels it seems. And here it is, Ruben Fernandez becomes our first non-finisher of the series. Well, unlucky for him, but there's this 33-man group who's crashed, but I think they'll be back soon. There's still 142 kilometers to go, and the peloton's not really going at a high pace. There is the withdrawal, Ruben Fernandez for Team Cofidis. But you can see how tough these crashes can be. There was like around 33 people, and we're not even halfway yet on the first stage. Still 140 kilometers, and there's another crash. Quentin Pacher has crashed. There is 3 people: Bakelans, Pacher and Cabot. Let's see if someone's going to stop. Nope, we're going to just keep on continuing. Well, 137 kilometers to go. Carnage already. Oh, there's a massive crash of 62. Alaphilippe's crashed, Van Aert's crashed, and Van Aert, Houle and McNulty abandons. Wout van Aert is gonna abandon Tour de Abandon in stage 1, and there's a group of 60, 85 kilometers to go. A lot of people waiting as well. 106 man at the front. Let's see if the pace is high. Well, Jumbo's in front. Well, for Roglic, basically, they can't really do anything about Wout van Aert's abandon. We just wanted to check if he is abandoned. Yep, he has. Well, 82 kilometers to go, and the 69-man group tries to come back. Oh, we have a crash. It's Carapaz alone. Thankfully, Carapaz alone. The car didn't really help him, and he will be able to continue. But let's see if any Ineos people are going to wait. Yep, Dylan van Baarle, Luke Rowe, Castroviejo, all waiting on him. Oh, big one. I was a bit late to react, but... Oh, 38 man. Is that Carapaz down again? Carapaz is down again. It's the whole Ineos team nearly. Luke Rowe still down. Kruijswijk abandons. Wasn't for the mountains. He's abandoned in stage 1. Also, Esteban Chavez. Well, there's 2 more added to the list. Well, 3 Ineos guys who've crashed. Tried to get back Carapaz to the main bunch. But this isn't really the main bunch. There's 31 riders here. And there's another crash in the peloton. Oh, it's a big one again. Mark Cavendish, Buhani, Colbrelli down. 30 people in this group. Let's see if the guys behind are gonna get caught on this one. Or some of them have, not really. Let's see if you have any abandons. Van der Poel abandons as well. Mathieu van der Poel and Joris Nieuwenhuis has abandoned this race, while Carapaz is trying to get back to the second peloton. The first peloton, on the other hand, 101 riders, 153 to the five ahead, and he's being paced by Lotto Soudal, who want to give Caleb Ewan a stage win on this yellow jersey opportunity for the sprinters, of course. Well, the second peloton is so close to catching the first peloton, and with Campenaert's final effort, they have finally made it. So Carapaz, Valverde and many other favourites like Cavendish for the stage are back in the group. Well, 174 left already. We had plenty of abandons in the first stage, more than I've expected for sure, as this is like an easy difficulty if you look at the route really. But obviously the first stage, the peloton rides at a fast speed, everyone's nervous for the yellow jersey, and it was the case today. Oh, there's a crash, Higuita's crashed and brings 49 people with him, including Aramburu Aru, Zimmerman, De Klerk, Tougy. Let's see if we're going to see any more abandons. Well, oh, Higuita has abandoned. Richie Porte has also crashed. Is there another crash down? Oh, there's another crash in front of the group. So let's see this. Hopefully this group is not going to be damaged by that. But there is another crash in the front. What is happening currently as we see the DNF of Sergio Higuita? Ooh, let's see, is Sütterlin okay to go? He is. Well, now let's see, A1 27 riders, and that means the peloton 87 riders for now. And we see currently Alps and Phoenix at the front for Merlier, and there's only 6.6 kilometers to go. And I'm checking again to the events page if we have any abandons. I don't think we do. Well, as you can see, 5 kilometers to go. Ewan is ready, his sprint train is ready, and what a sprint train he has currently. In front of him is Thomas de Hent, but Roger Kluge and Jasper de Boost is also following the sprinter. Cavendish is here, Keesbol is here, Merlier, Buhani as well. 86-man group. Let's see if the time gaps are going to be a problem as we are in the last 2 kilometers. Jasper de Boost sprints. Caleb Ewan kind of struggles to follow, but he has made a little bit of gap. Caleb Ewan sprints. Philipsen goes. Went too early. Merlier is Merlier going to win? It is going to be Tim Merlier who wins the yellow jersey in Suzuka Circuit. Mark Cavendish comes in second. Ewan unfortunately goes too early and comes in 7th place. As we see strugglers here, the A2 Carapaz is going to lose a bit of time, I think. This 35-man group, let's see if we have any important riders. I see Barguil, Micah, and this A7, a big group of 58, including Valverde, Mollema. A lot of riders, and we're going to be looking at the full list as we end the stage. And 29 minutes of time gap, so no importance, no risk of anyone being left behind because of the time gap. But we have seen plenty of abandons and plenty of action in stage 1. Here we are in the results page. Merlier is today's winner. First checking the time gaps. Oh, actually the top 112 has been counted at the same time, so that's good. But 3 minutes down is Geraint Thomas, Valverde, Theo Gegenhardt. Don't know if I'm missing anyone. Aramburu I saw. Yeah, plenty of people losing time. But look at this list of withdrawals. Mathieu van der Poel, Wout van Aert, Steven Kruijswijk, Chavez, Higuita, Ruben Fernandez, Hugo Uhl, Joris Nieuwenhuis and Brendan McNulty. That is 9 withdrawals in the first stage. Well, here is our review page. 9 DNFs in the first stage. Tim Merlier gets the stage win. Yellow jersey, green jersey. The white jersey goes to Stefan Biseguer. and the team classification is led by Groupama FDJ after day 1. Well, I hope you've enjoyed stage 1, and this is where the video is going to end for this episode. The next episode is going to contain stage 2, stage 3 and stage 4. Stage 2, this Mount Fuji downhill stage. Stage 3, the Tokyo 2020 Olympics parcours, and stage 4, the first Belgian classic, the Gent-Wevelgem. So be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're new, you probably are, and see you in the next episode. Hope you enjoy this carnage. Goodbye.